Hello, my name is Carolina Turcios, and I will be speaking on the artist management of Calling Crystal. Her audience demographics include majorly female listeners, given that it's the pop genre, typically within the age range of 25 to 50 years old. Non-musical interests would be traveling, shopping, and dining, and this is because a lot of the venues are that Calling Crystal performs at includes Disney Springs, resorts, hotels, which are touristy spots. And for the same reason, the typical buying behavior would be between average spending, so they have a budgeting plan, to upscale buying. The median income would be around 70,000 annually, since that is moderate. And music genre preferences in this audience would likely be adult contemporary, pop, acoustic, and soft rock. As for venues that she has performed in, include Dockside Margaritas at Disney Springs, Universal's Hard Rock Hotel, specifically the Velvet Lounge, Margarita Resorts, which are private events, Rio Pinard Golf, specifically the Pine and Oak Tavern, and Marriott Grand Vista. As for similar groups and artists, include Diane La Havas, Maggie Rogers, Florence Plus the Machine, Phoebe Bridgers, and Laura Marling, all of which have been in top charts, including album charts and Billboard. And all of these artists, including Crystal Calling, share characteristics such as having emotional vocals, being very expressive. Their lyrics typically surround relationships and emotions. And they, have these list of genres include dream pop, folk, indie, and rock. As for what sets Calling Crystal apart, would include her emotional vocals. Again, she has a very distinctive, delicate voice, and when paired with her acoustic guitar, it's very clear what she is trying to express through the lyrics. As another one would be minimal production involvement, which can be seen as a positive since it shows that she is very authentic and she has raw tracks, whether it be her singles, covers, or features. Another would be multiple genres. She's very good at incorporating pop, folk, indie rock, lo-fi, and her acoustic guitar all in these tracks. Another would be lyrics. She's very vulnerable, talking about mental health, emotions, relationships. Um, and then another would be a niche audience. So this is actually positive because she has built an audience already on local and regular patrons at these Disney venues, right? Or like resort or hotel venues. And this can lead to a more loyal fan base that look forward to seeing her, a very authentic fan base that are supportive as well. As for word of mouth marketing techniques, community marketing would be great since visiting general forums for pop, folk, or indie genres on platforms like Reddit and Discord will, you know, allow to expose her, right, or promote her on these platforms. Oftentimes you see people asking for recommendations on new artists, and that is your time to shine. Another would be influence marketing, especially on TikTok, considering that it started out as a music app. It is very easy to post, hey, if you like this song or if you like this artist, um, you should listen to, and that is when you promote these new artists. Another would be cause marketing. Central Florida is full of opportunities for charity work, volunteerism, and she can cultivate an audience of her own just by being in those communities. Social media plans include TikTok, firstly, because it is very amazing in gaining exposure, especially in a younger audience, and because even with just 10 seconds of the song, it can attract so many listeners. Another would be Instagram, specifically to manage notifications and connections with the fan base, keep them up to date, but also reach out through DMs to collab with other artists. Another would be Facebook. Facebook is typically for an older audience, but you're still keeping in touch with them and you're posting upcoming performances. As for X, X is very good for posting tweets, right? It's specifically about around your personality, and it will show, your fan base that you're trying to cultivate, your interests, and you can have a similar thinking fan base and directly engage with them. As for a 6 months timeline, firstly, we want to build the identity of the artist, whether that be through image or refining the sound, and setting long-term goals for music releases, for media presence, interviews, whatever it may be. Um, engaging in publicity, whether it be press photos, again, interviews, or refining the electronic press kit. Another would be to grow presence in social medias, as I mentioned in the last slide, whether that be through lives, posts, or stories. And lastly, this is also a good idea to identify the needs of the future, right? If you need a producer, a publicist, an attorney, whatever it may be. As for the first year, what would we like to have already? Increase social engagement on all platforms, younger, older audience. Finalize the identity of the artist. How does she want to express herself? How does she want to appear to her audience? And it's all about their branding. Um, Also beginning performing on stages and concert venues, building connections with influencer media, which can, grow your own fan base and your audience. Um, Earn from live shows, Patreon, which is like a fan supporting platform, merchandise if possible, and streaming music. And lastly, it would be great to have or be in the process of having a booking agent, a publicist, a producer, an attorney. Now, why should I be chosen as artist manager? Because I am willing to put myself out there to make connections with others in the industry, and be this relentless advocate for Calling Crystal. Also, artist managers need to look beyond months. They have to look years to plan out tours and to take advantage of all these opportunities to grow the image of the artist. And also maintaining organization is something that I will do with connections, calendars, contracts, and invoices. As for managers networking, that I will start with local communities or connections. Calling Crystal has already made connections with several different venues, but it would be great to further branch out of Central Florida and incorporate producers and promoters. Also, attending events pertinent to the industry, conferences, and musical showcases is great to make those connections with the others that are used to this industry. And also promote and advocate the artists through online forums and platforms. And once again, making connections with other artists and managers. As for Calling Crystal's recording history, she has been featured in remixes of the song Lemonade by Benjamin Neal in 2021. She has also been featured in Dance Monkey by Junk in 2021, and she has released a single in 2021 called Luminous. And this is Calling Crystal's contact information, includes email and socials. Thank you.